All right, Ruthless fans, season 2, episode 8, Small Little Lies. I watched it early yesterday morning, but still on the mortgage hunt, so I honestly didn't have time to do videos yesterday. So, yeah, sucks. Bunch of no's still. So, in any case, this episode, to me, I don't feel like it was as good as last week's episode. And no, I'm not just talking about the lack of seeing Ruth disrobed as we did last week, but, during that sex scene with the highs, all I could think about was LSG. My body all over your body and your body all over your body and my body all over your body. It's your body, baby. Wow, 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 wow. If I want to hear you shout, come on, baby, let me take you up. I guarantee that. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, if you would like to support the channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button to show you like the video. Also, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much. We hit 170,000 subscribers recently, as well as 170,000 members of the Sisters Facebook group. Links to my social media groups and pages are in the description box below. And please hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content. Also, keep in mind, the channel, Wednesday? 34 million views. We are kicking ass when it comes to numbers. Just thank you all so much. But anyway, back to a more serious note. Again, Ruthless Season 2, Episode 8, Small Little Lies. If memory serves, Season 2 is only 19 episodes, so we should be gearing up for the mid-season finale, I would imagine, the 29th, because if I'm not mistaken, that would be episode 10. So maybe we'll find out soon enough. I guess around this time next week, we'll know if it's the mid-season or not. But I'll give this episode a 7 out of 10 because while, like I said before, I don't think it was as good as last week, this episode did progress the story a little further. I feel like it gave us some more motivations for specific characters. I mean, Lacey, Paula, and Zane, as soon as I saw them, I love these three. They're adorable, but at the same time, I was just like, okay, please don't let it be the same thing. We're leaving tonight. No, don't go, guys. It's dangerous. No, we are leaving tonight. And I'm thinking, first of all, how long is it going to be this night? Like, will they ever try to escape? But like I said, with the mid-season right around the corner, I guess that's when they'll attempt to escape. But we do know, based off photos from the Amazon streaming service, that there are photos showing that the kids are being prepped as being mules. So we'll eventually get to the next day. But I'm wondering at that time, will the girls be gone? But I don't know. So let's just talk about the episode in the order in which it, played out. The first scene did take it did take a bit of the episode, but I honestly enjoyed it because of, again, discoveries and secrets. So Daikon tells Ruth to look at the dead bodies, basically confirming that these are the people that the highs killed, the traitors who tried to escape, I believe, from a red trailer. And so, do you still think I'm a good man? Yes, you are good. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. It's the Raku way. It's the punishment. Then why are you crying? Because they're with the Raku. They should have known better than to try to escape. So basically, he's not buying her flirtatious advances, basically calling her out, you're a temptress. It's like, no, it's like, I love you. You know I do. And basically, it's like she tries to shift it to, how about we go somewhere we can speak freely? Let's go out to the woods, our place where we can talk. No. And he actually catches Melinda spying. It's like, hey, you, come back here. And then she takes off. And then he chases her down. I'm thinking, oh, damn, this is like a play-by-play for, William taking off. And then, Andrew going after him. I'm like, Lord, please don't let Daikon snap her neck. But he catches up to her. And she pretty much, lies about going to the bathroom, which, I mean, what do you mean lying about going to, what do you mean you say you're going to the bathroom? And then Rufus was like, she's lying. She's in my trailer now. We have a chamber pot. I don't know what she's talking about. And she tries to play things off and say, hey, you know what? I was doing the elder mother's, bidding. She told me to keep an eye on Roof and this and that. And I believe her phone goes off while Daikon has her pinned up against the wall, and he loses his mind. What do you have a phone for? You know you're not supposed to have one of those. Elder Mother gave it to me. So basically, he drags her to Elder Mother. And Marva, Anthony. Okay. So basically, he's pissed off about Melinda, and she calmly explains, this was my plan. I'm doing the bidding of the highest. We need to find information from the sheriff's office because your men found nothing from the pictures. But she should not have a phone. Who knows who she could be contacting with that thing? Give me the phone. So basically, he yanks the phone from Melinda. Right. Well, actually, before that, the phone goes off and put it on speaker. And it's Poke, and he's like, hey, I just got to work. Okay, good. Wait, what's wrong? Because he can hear it in her voice. Nothing's wrong. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait. Bye. So, Elder Mother's like, good girl, you're doing good. And Daikon is, pissed off because of the fact that she basically has laid down with the enemy, the evil white government man. You had sex with him. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. No. Whatever it takes to protect the highest, we have to do it. So basically, Melinda is sent off to bed. And he takes the phone away, and Elder Mother's like, don't worry about it, girl. I'll get it back for you. So basically, it's the equivalent of Marva being Melinda's mother and Daikon being the principal. So from there, they just have their back and forth. And it's like, I'll go to the highest right now. No, I'll wait until the morning. It's like, oh, you want to bother him with this nonsense right now? No, we'll take care of it in the morning then. Fine. Good night, bitch. Okay, she didn't say that, but I was mad at myself because she said that last week. Nighty night, bitch. And I just forgot to say it in the episode review. My bad. But in this case, as soon as she closed the door, Daikon just goes, ah! He just screams, and it's hilarious because it spooks a lot of the, literally screaming in the middle of the night. And the girls pick up on it. So Paula, Lacey, and Zane, they talk about, the events going on. Paula and Lacey are like, what are you going to do first when you leave? I want to take me a nice hot shower in an actual shower with running water as opposed to like some kind of outhouse. Yeah. I really like that Paula, we get some development here, is like, my mom warned me about false prophets and everything. She said she prayed for me no matter what. And apparently her stepfather touched her. And then from there, Lacey talked about how she's still dealing with, her experience being pimped out. And Zane said apparently she's had to go through that as well. And they're like, what? So they agreed that tonight. Well, they're kind of in a situation where they figure they have to leave tonight because Lacey's like, look, Oliver's probably going to put two and two together and figure out I took the keys. Not only that, everybody else might discover the car. So we gotta get out of here. So then we go over to Ruth confronting Melinda about, what she saw and heard when she was with Daikon. And she claims she saw nothing. She didn't see any kind of she didn't see any body. She didn't know what was going on. How old are you? 18. Did she say she was 17 a few episodes ago? When Ruth was giving her a bath? I forget. But either way, Ruth tries to say, look, I know you. I was just like you at that age. I'm nothing like you. So basically, once again, Ruth is trying to spit some game to her, but she doesn't want to, play. And I don't know, based on the fact that she found out about the whole situation in regards to she knows about Elder Mother having her spy on Ruth. They might not be roommates anymore. I don't know for sure, but we will find out soon enough. Again, Melinda just doesn't take Ruth by her word, so she's probably going to find out the hard way what's going on. Afterwards, we go over to Andrew and River, which is a very interesting character interaction because I don't believe we've ever seen these two talk on screen. I think they're just standing outside of their trailer. Apparently, they're bunkmates. I didn't know that. Well, obviously, because we never seen them together before. They never really spoken. And River's he's just trying to play that double talk mind game shit he always does with Ruth. Is like, hey, just see some things around here. Yes. So interesting. Some people just seem to die underneath houses. Wait, what? What'd you say? It's so hot that, some members go underneath the trailers for shade, but then they end up dying. And it's like, oh, so does he know about? I mean, Andrew killing William, oh well, but I think the important part is, did River overhear Andrew talking to William? Did River see the situation where William ran off screaming traitor and then Andrew caught up with him and killed him? Who knows? So Elder Mother's in the kitchen having some apple cider, and the other Elder Mother comes up and talks to her, and they talk about the situation about how Daikon pisses everybody off. They don't like him. And apparently the elder, and I like this because remember in previous videos I was wondering, okay, I wonder what happened to the people in charge of the red trailer. Were they punished because the members tried to escape? What's going to happen if like Paula and Lacey escape from the yellow trailer? Will Joan and Tally be the ones that get punished because they're supposed to be the not official elders, but the senior members of the Raku who are put in charge of the trailer? You know what I mean? So I'm glad they actually brought up that, yeah, the elder mother of the red trailer, she's in the punishment chamber. And Marva's like, well, she'll die in there. She can't take it in that punishment trailer all day. And from there, they talk about the situation about Daikon and Melinda. And, I'll go to see the highest right now. Are you sure that's a good idea? Yes, I need to handle this right now. So she goes over to the highest trailer, but we got another brief chat between, you know what, let me just talk about this real quick. So she goes over to the highest's trailer, and Clark is standing outside, or as she says, Little Liar Clark. That's what I'll call you now, Little Liar. And he goes in there to tell the highest that the elder mother's waiting for her, waiting to see him. And apparently he's still awake, thankfully. So she goes in and basically talks about how Daikon angers her. The highest is just chilling. I guess it's because, I just slayed with Ruth, and Andrew's proven he's trustworthy. I'm having a good night. He's just chilling. But he pretty much says, please calm down. I will talk to him in the morning. Go to the kitchen. Oh, you want me to make you something nice for dinner? Just a midnight snack? No, get something for yourself to calm yourself down. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, he doesn't even know she was already up in that kitchen. So we have Clark coming in to see the highest in order to tell Daikon that he wants to see him. So we go back to Andrew and River chatting again, where he's like, what's your game, man? What are you talking about? And basically, he's like, wait, all this time we've been in the same trailer. You ain't never said a word to me. Why are you saying something now? And once again, River just tries to just play that mind game crap, but he ain't buying it. He basically tells River, you need to back off and stop staring at me when I sleep. How do you know I do that? I got eyes in the back of my fucking head. So do I. This dude is literally Jason 2.0. This is literally, I mean, freaking River. He's like the Ruthless version of Jason. He's creepy. He sneaks around. He knows everything. Yeah, he's literally Jason. All right, so the elder mother comes back to the trailer just to kind of recap what's going on. He'll take care of Daikon in the morning. It is like, he said to come in here and make me a snack. Too bad he didn't know that's what you're already doing. Shut up. He's like, cheers to the Raku. Yes. Cheers to the highest. Yes. And cheers to us. Give me the damn drink. Okay. So then we go over to Clark getting Daikon, and he asked to let him know the moment Oliver comes back from Andrews, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, I got it. So we make another brief trip over to the sheriff's office, and the sheriff goes in on Pope and asks about the Melinda situation. He basically drags out of him because Pope tries to pretend he doesn't know what's going on. And sheriff reveals that he was drugged. He was out for 38 minutes. And when he was knocked out by Melinda, some guys came in, took all the information. Basically, his office is now compromised, and I'll deal with you in the morning. So he calls him out. And I feel kind of bad for Pope just a little, because I think it was back in season 1 when he first met Melinda and he kind of revealed his insecurities. He's basically treated like a joke in the town, the sense that he doesn't really get a lot of women's attention. He thinks he'll be the next sheriff, but, he's shown to be bumbling and incompetent, or at least thought that way by his, co-workers and whatnot. So, yeah, it's like the sheriff was saying, what are you thinking a girl like that wants somebody like you? Don't you think that's a little too good to be true? A girl looking like that just comes on to you, and then she's, have sex with you and everything, and you think that's how easy it is. You know, Hugh Hefner. Yeah, that kind of, I honestly felt bad for the guy. But in any case, he's like, well, let me call her right now. Are you dumb? She manipulated you. She used you. You basically, you know, Polk is going to let his emotions get the better of him. It kind of reminds me of Bobby and Lily on The Oval. So he goes, and Polk is just there telling, I think it's, what's her name? Is it Irene or something? I forget her name. But basically, she's supposed to reprimand him or something like that. And he calls Melinda and leaves a voicemail saying to call him back. And I was thinking, ooh, are we going to see Daikon on the other end of the phone because he has the phone, but he doesn't answer the phone or anything? We just see Polk leaving the voicemail. We go over to, oh, yeah, that makes me wonder, you know, if Melinda goes over to Polk's tomorrow, how is he going to deal with that? That's not going to be good. So we go over to the highest in Daikon, and he heard him scream, wondering what's wrong. And Elder Mother is following his specific order, so don't worry about it. And he's like, whoa, would you like if I lay with you? No, I'm fine. And then we see Daikon's insecurities once again. Is it River? No, it's not River. Well, why don't you want to lay with me? I just don't want to lay with you right now. Because I'm thinking he's, you know, Roof. Roof told him he did better. And, you know, hey, it's all good. Because go back to the beginning of season 1, you know, that's all it took. Whenever he was like strung out, whenever he was stressed, Daikon would lay with him. But now it's like, nah, fam, I'm good over here. We all good. And he also ends the conversation by saying, you were wrong. Andrew killed William. He's, you know, you the one who set it up, saying that he was a traitor and whatnot. But look, the man, he killed his wife and he killed the boy because he said it was going to threaten me. You were wrong. And he's like, fine, you don't believe me? Go see Andrew to get him to show you where the body is. Go. So we go over to the yellow trailer, and Yancey grabs Tally basically to come to the bus, but she doesn't want to do it. And he says that, fine, I bet you want to find out what they're doing to your daughter. What are you talking about? And I believe this is because Yancey is aware he's getting the bus ready for that trip to Mexico because the kids are going to be mules. So if this is true, he does indeed have valid information, but of course he isn't going to give it to her unless she comes to the bus. But, you know, he just dips out of the window. And, you know, Joan is like, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Oh, I have those too. My daughter and son, 8 and 6 years old. They don't know who I am, but they're here. And it's like, oh, don't worry. Your kids are with the Raku, just like my daughter. We're going to be okay. So then we go over to the final scene where Daikon gets Andrew. And, you know, he pretty much explains how he killed William because he said that he was going to tell the sheriff everything that's been going on in the compound, and he was going to hurt the highest. And Daikon brings up something. I like this. Why did you not bring the boy to me instead of killing him? I was caught up in the heat of the moment. Show me where the body is. And we go to right where the trailer where William dragged the body. Where Andrew put the body, William's body. And Daikon looks, and he's like, look, Daikon, I don't want to look. Look, I was pissed off. They did not have to end the episode like that. We see Andrew poke his head in, and that's it. My guess is the body is not there. Why would you say that, Jeremy? Because of a couple things. It's interesting because at the beginning of the video, well, actually, at the ending of the last episode, we got Ruth glancing in the bin and seeing the bodies of the dead members that were killed by the highest. Then at the beginning of this episode, isn't it ironic? Daikon is telling Ruth to look at them in regards to the bodies. And at the end of the episode, Daikon is like to Andrew, look under there. Look, I bet the body's gone. And I wonder if River hid the body somewhere else because allegedly he knew about it. Or you could, well, no, I was going to say Oliver did it, but then again, Andrew did say he was going to tell the highest. He told Oliver that, and Oliver was already on assignment to go to Andrew's house. So if that body is missing, I'm guessing River had something to do with it. And also going back to the whole situation of Daikon telling Andrew about William, why not bring him back to me? He was just a kid. I was like, yo, that's exactly what Andrew said to the highest. He was like, well, sir, he was just a kid. It was like, oh, he's with the Raku now. Don't worry about it. So that was interesting. But overall, like I said, this was a pretty decent episode for what it was. First of all, it was only 44 minutes. So I feel like that was a good thing since it didn't really feel as dragged out as it would if it was like 55 minutes. But That's all I have for this particular video. Let me know your thoughts on Ruthless, Small Little Lies. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.